Hello.
Trying to get to the back of the camera to turn it on.
Oh, we'll have to.
And it's moving.
I'll have to
Hang on.
invest in a new camera one day, but
Hello, peeps.
that's a one day. Hello.
I think we've done Happy New Year already.
Yeah, we have.
haven't
Hello.
We have,
Hello.
yes.
Gigi hasn't done Happy New Year, so hello from Gigi. I've got Gigi back today, and oh goodness, we're having lots of cuddles because we've missed each other.
What's he like? He's been waiting all morning for that. Well, afternoon.
Yeah, I picked him up this morning when he came in, and his little paws were freezing cold. And I'm having trouble with my phone, I can't sort it out. And I'm holding his little paws. So Richard said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm warming his little paws." And I said, "He's not spoiled, really, you know."
No problem comes when you start knitting him shoes.
No, we're not going that far. We're not going that far. He doesn't want a cardigan, do you? Because you don't.
Talking about knitted shoes, that's another thing.
What for?
Small grandchild.
What, she want knitted shoes for doll?
Yeah.
Rabbit.
No doll this time.
Oh, she got doll?
But a Barbie. I said, you've got to be joking.
Oh.
Have you seen the size of Barbie's feet?
Yeah.
No.
Go on eBay, you can get like about 100 plastic shoes from Hong Kong for about 99p.
Well, it's not too bad now because she's got one of those 18-inch, like
Big
American Girl dolls, but it's not an American Girl.
I've still got one of them up the pantry, and a bigger one.
Well, I must admit, I bought her one
Yeah,
a while ago,
yeah,
and then when we were up Scotland,
yeah.
I saw a different one because the one I got had beautiful curly hair,
Yeah.
and I thought, it's not really a good idea that.
She's got to comb it
She's
out,
going, yeah. So that'll be mine. I know it's sad.
I've got two.
50-odd-year-old woman.
I've got two in the pantry.
Man, I know I'm not on my own.
I don't dress it up or anything. It's still up the pantry, and I don't treat it like it's a baby or anything.
Oh God, no! But
It's
I've
up the
got
pantry.
something that I can make clothes for, and then give them to
And I've got upstairs.
small grandchild.
Upstairs, I've got a Moses basket and 3 baby dolls of different sizes, but they would just be props.
Yeah.
You know, they
Well, I've got a Moses basket, but it's currently under my bed with blankets in it.
yeah.
Crochet blankets, I hasten to add.
No, this one's up in the what I laughingly call my dressing room. In other words, another junk room. Sue's been very brave. She actually went in the craft room today, didn't she?
I did, and you can see more of the floor than you could before.
Oh, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I've got to do one, which is what? Use more than you buy.
Yeah.
Starting now.
Jana got that Tunisian book.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd been toying with, well, it was a while ago. I think I showed it on a video.
Yeah.
I'd started a Tunisian lace
Yeah.
scarf. Well, it's still coming along. It's one of the projects to be finished.
I've still got that Tunisian stitch book somewhere. It's
Yeah.
either down here or upstairs.
But-
I kept the books downstairs that I was more likely to use all the time. And because there wasn't enough room on the bookcase, the ones that I wasn't going to use all the time went upstairs.
But in this book that you got today,
Yeah.
there's some really nice, those scarves that look woven.
Yeah, I showed you those, didn't I?
They're really nice. So
Yeah, they look like the weaving, aren't they?
I know,
They're
but
nice.
good
So
stash
nice.
busting that.
Yeah, they would be so lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like crocheted cushions or anything like that, really, because of the dog.
Yeah.
But those would be nice, wouldn't they? Like unwoven type.
Yeah, especially if you got it to be quite a thick fabric once you'd finished it.
Because you
then
like
it'd hold its shape.
You like anything Scottish, so you could pick colours out that looked a bit more tartan.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a thought.
There's a thought, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you could
Thinking
put
now.
fringing on.
Yeah.
You know, when you have to start your colours off, you could put fringing on them as well, couldn't you? Because you like
There
tartan.
you go.
I mean, it wouldn't be tartan, but it would
but yeah.
It would be like, you know, the woven material you buy when you're up in the Highlands.
Yeah, I like tweed.
Tweed's very...
Yeah.
They're very expensive, aren't they? They're done
gosh, yeah.
I mean, they're done in all gorgeous, subtle colours. I watched a programme once where she was picking all these heathers to dye them with. And...
oh, they've got some fantastic, you know, like Harry's tweed.
Yeah. I mean, you look at them and
you know,
don't...
accessories.
Yeah, you don't look until you look right at them. You see them from a distance, you think, oh, that's quite boring.
When
but when
you see
you
them
get
close up,
they're just all these
colours
subtle
in them,
colours in them.
Well, I
So
got my
beautiful,
daughter a handbag, a Harris Tweed handbag.
Yeah.
For Christmas. When would it be?
A couple of years now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, and you know, she loves it.
Yeah,
and it still looks really good, and she uses it every day, near enough.
Mm.
But it costs me.
Oh, I do, don't I?
It costs me.
Anything to do with tweed or kilts or anything like that, and you get the proper ones. I'm not talking about the imitation ones, but
in
a proper
Allness,
kilt.
there's a shop in Allness, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of these places where everything is, you know, the window dressing, it's so colour coordinated and fantastic. And they had some bags that were Harris Tweed, but they were brighter colours.
Yeah.
Because my daughter's is like greys and heathery colours.
Yeah.
But, oh, they were fantastic. But I thought, I can't justify 80 quid on a handbag for me.
Well, when I was tiny and I used to wear, as we used to call them in those days, a Scotch kilt, which is not right. Everything was Scotch.
Scotch is whiskey, and the people are Scottish.
Scotch. But you know, that's
beef.
what they used to get called when I was little. And I had this beautiful red one. I don't know what clan it was. It probably wasn't a clan at all. And I wore it for years because she bought it when right up to my waist. But what I was always killed for was one of those little claws. You know, like that was silver and everything for a kilt pin. Yeah. And of course my mum couldn't afford one of them, so I just had this awful kilt pin.
The big kilt pin.
Yeah. And
I know my grandma bought me a kilt.
Yeah.
I think she'd gone up to Auburn.
Yeah.
With her friends.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 or 3 that used to go off on these coach holidays.
Yeah.
And she brought me back a kilt, and I remember the tartan was Campbell of Argyle, and it's sort of like a dark blue with greens in it.
Yeah.
I must have been about 7.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, for some unknown reason, that kilt grew with me.
My mum bought
I wore it for years.
My mum bought me this when it was a red. I think it was just the Royal Stuart.
Stuart, yeah.
And I used to wear it like up under me. Well, I'd never bust obviously in those days, but up above the chest. And it was only when I got old that I could wear it like outside.
Yeah.
Because I had to wear my sweaters over the top of it to show that it was like that.
I like the tartan. It's the Balmoral tartan, and only the royal family wear it.
Yeah.
But the colours are beautiful.
There's like a dark greeny kind of colour.
It's greys.
Is it greys?
Light greys, dark greys, and I think there's a bit of purple in there.
Yeah.
Obviously the royal connection.
Yeah.
But it is one beautiful tartan.
Yeah.
And I thought, I want some of that. me.
I remember old dears used to always have a Harris Tweed suit, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was always like my aunts had them. It was like a best suit. It was always just a pleated, well, not pleated from the top skirt. It was like
do you remember
those gauze pleats, weren't they?
For smaller children, and it was like a pleated kilt all the way around, and then it had like a vest bit on.
Yeah.
So you put this thing on, and then put a jumper over the top of it so that the skirt stayed where it was. I thought that was very clever, actually.
My mum used to do knitting. You know, she had part-time jobs, knitting for a company called Madeleine Russell, and they used to make permanently pleated little kilts for girls, and they had matching sweaters with like little dogs or cats or something on them. Yeah, and nearly every child that you ever saw had one of these.
Yeah.
And my mum used to have a sideline, you know, pinching ideas. She had this machine that would do this permanent pleating. And she was always in demand, you know, for doing a job on the side, if you know what I mean. Cash in hand, nothing said. They were like imitation Madeleine Russell.
Well, no, when we go up to Scotland, I generally stop off in Pitlochry. Because by the time you got to Pitlochry, there's only like maybe 150, 200 miles to go.
Yeah.
So you think, have a brew and...
Yeah.
But it's quite touristy. But I love going in the little, like, souvenir shops because they've always got the errands in.
Yeah.
And there's a shop and it's called the House of Brewer. And it's massive.
Yeah.
And it's top dollar, top white, top quality.
Yeah.
And some of the errands in there, and I'm just thinking, they're gorgeous.
I love those kind of shops. When I used to go to St Ives, I loved going in these crafty shops. You don't see them anymore now. You see these upper crust crafty in inverted commas. But I was talking about the crafty ones where people used to live in St Ives.
Yeah.
Used to do pottery. They used to do all sorts of things. And they had their own little shops. They used to make necklaces out of pebbles from the,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all illegal now. You can't take the pebbles off the shop.
No, but I know what you mean.
But back in the day, they'd take pieces of slate and polish them and make all these kind. And I really miss those kind of places. But I suppose people don't buy those kind of things like anymore.
No.
And they always had, really big crochet shawls, always done in creams, with massive fringes on them. And I used to be like,
very boho,
drooling over these things.
Yeah.
But
no, House of Breweries.
Somebody's gone to sleep.
Because I go up in my car, and the other half goes up in his car. So
you don't argue on the way up.
Well, it's perfect actually. But he can go off fishing, and I can go off and sightsee and wander around the Highlands. And generally, we'll get there, and he'll say, "Have you been to House of Brewer?" And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a picture, or you want to go and see this sculpture, and it's like, yeah, all right. So on the way back, I might make a point of
calling in
and having a look. Oh yeah, the sculptures are lovely.
What?
If you've got like £4,000 or £5,000 for them, they're all very, very arty, very, very, very,
I know.
It's lovely, love.
Yeah, I mean, it must be nice to just have. I'm not saying that kind of money, but just a couple of hundred spare in your purse when you go anywhere like that, and think.
Man, you must admit,
really
I
like
saved,
that,
and on the way back this time, I went via Aberfeldy.
Yeah.
It was funny because we were in Asda at weekend. I think it were Asda. And I don't know where it was. It must have been Asda. And they had this offer, the Aberfeldy whiskey, and I just went, "I've been there." He said, "Have I?" I said, "No, I went."
No, they didn't let you in. You smelt a fish. Oh dear. No, I used to have Mike's husband used to be sailing. He always went sailing up in Scotland. But I never went because they didn't stay anywhere.
Yeah.
They stayed on the boat, and it was all guys.
Yeah.
They were all much older than Alan, actually. That's why he stopped going, because most of them died off, Well, I mean, he was like in his 40s and they were in their 60s then. But he used to love going there.
Yeah.
He wasn't a fisherman in any shape or form, and neither were they. But they used to love sailing all around Scotland, Ireland. They even went over to France, Normandy and everything.
No, they go up for the fishing.
And
it's great because, like, I can just wander about and...
Yeah. I remember him phoning me one time. He was in, what's it called? Britannia.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it was this little fishing port they pulled into. And he said he'd just eaten this wonderful... It wasn't paella because they were in France, but it was sort of like a paella. And it was all these different kinds of seafood,
fruit de mer.
Oh, yeah, it was
Fruits of the sea. Oh,
yeah.
I could tell you a tale about fruit de mer.
Yeah. No. And
Needless to say.
I like fish.
Yeah,
but I don't like I only like shrimps. I don't like any of the mussels and the cockles and the whelks, and I don't like any of them.
No.
Scallops, don't like any of them.
It's the one time that I've actually been stunned into silence, I think. John said my bottom jaw were down to my knee.
What, they brought in this huge
No, they didn't bring it me. It came to the next table, and I'm just like, they're not going to eat that. Surely not.
I'm always very wary. I mean, I've never tried snails, but the look of them just puts me right off,
Yeah.
I've tried octopus once and I didn't like it. Squid, octopus. Lobster, I don't like when you have to fish about in the thing, I don't like that. I don't mind if it's...
No, this one more sort of... They were all like whelks and mussels and clams and all sorts.
Yeah,
I mean...
That's what Alan had.
People love that sort of thing, but I'm sorry, no.
I'm just screaming.
I just see snails.
Yeah, I'm just screaming,
I
like
just think,
oysters and things. And I mean, they're saying, don't taste them, just swish them down. And I thought,
well,
what's the point? Yeah, what's the point? You're not going to taste them.
If you want that taste, just go and get a gob full of seawater.
Yeah, whoa, yeah.
No, I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
I really will. I've eaten some really strange stuff.
I've eaten some weird things.
I've enjoyed some strange stuff, but...
I mean, when we went to Skiathos the first time, when we were just like, there was no tourists except for us, really. Going back, 20, 30 years, you know. And you were eating what the fishermen were eating and that. And I must admit, it put me off when I saw them bashing this octopus on the front doorstep. I know they were tenderising it, but I'm thinking, have I got to eat that?
No, don't do arms and legs.
No, it was like chew, 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 and I'm thinking, oh no. Squid's the same, isn't it? No.
No, it's like trying to eat rubber bands.
Yeah. Gigi, what's the matter, darling? He's grumbling because I've took him away from his... He was comfy and I took him away and he's grumbling. He has his little ways, he goes,
yeah.
You know, I'm not happy, you've moved me. Look, he's going back.
So all this talk from tweed handbags and what have you.
Nothing to do with crochet.
No, but it is.
It is.
It is. Because we were talking about making it look tartanish.
Yeah, Tunisia looking tartanish.
Yeah,
yes, that's
so
what it was.
I'm inspired.
I like the look of weaving, but I've never really got the hang of it. I tried it when I was a kid, of course, you all do, don't you? Then I even bought a weaving set, if you remember, when my shoulder was bad, and I finished up giving it to your granddaughter because I knew I wouldn't do it again. I just did one piece, did it a while. I was bad.
Oh no, that's really sort of inspired me.
But it fascinates me, but
I've got loads of projects to finish.
Yeah. Your phone's making weird noises again. Sue rang me this morning and could I answer it? I
can't get it to answer.
I couldn't answer it at all. I was pressing answer. And his daddy was in at the same time, and I'm saying, Rachel, I can't answer this phone. And he's going, give it here. He goes,
yeah, but no matter what you do, where you swipe or press or...
It won't answer,
no.
So I'm having to just let it ring, and then I can't find where the missed calls are. So ring people back. So if you've got my phone number, don't ring me in a minute because you won't get an answer because I can't work it.
It's weird, you're going to have to Google the model of phone and...
It didn't come with any instructions. Whether you're supposed to know these things, I don't know. But
well, can you?
I know nothing. I know nothing. I was talking to somebody else who said that their son had bought them this new phone and neither one of them could work it. Neither her husband could work it. And I thought, oh, give me back my old phone. But I can't now because I've swapped it all over.
Right, I'm with you, yeah.
So I'm stuck. All I want to know is, where are my messages? Why do I keep getting all these stupid Facebook updates that I don't want? Because every 2 seconds it's going ba-ding, 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 and I'm thinking, shut up.
Well, I can't be doing that. I think that's why it's a good idea I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, it's giving me, every time
all the family, they're on it, and all, you know,
yeah.
Ping, 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 ping.
And every time I get an email, it's ba-ding, ba-ding, oh. Or he says, won't it be no? I thought, I've had enough of this now. Take the notifications off. You can leave the Facebook on.
Yeah.
In case I ever want to go on it when I'm on the phone, but take the notifications off. It's driving me potty. You know, I don't want to know every time somebody sent me a spammy email. You know?
Or if a friend of a friend of a friend has commented on a friend's friends.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that drives me nuts. I mean, if you put a comment on somebody's Facebook and they say, oh yeah, I like that, it's very nice. Every time anybody else makes a comment after that, they tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't really want to know. I just left my comment. I don't really want to know what somebody else has said. Or somebody else has liked a page that you like. And I'm thinking, oh, fine, lovely for them, but I don't want to know. Stop keep telling me. I don't mind personal messages coming through.
No, but not.
But not.
Really indirect ones.
Not indirect ones, no. He's not.
Have you heard him now?
He's not sleeping his eyes.
He's just breathing deeply, must be.
Oh, he keeps shutting
relaxed.
his eyes. He's certainly relaxed. I can feel him going. Aren't you, baby? You're definitely relaxed.
No, so I shall have to bring some crochet next time.
Yeah.
Because I've still got that tealy blue thing to finish off. Oh, I'm down to under the arms now.
Oh, wow.
Which is not so bad. I just need now to keep going round and round and round.
I'm still doing
it's
the
length.
But I don't know whether I'm going to be able to wear because it's 50% more. Well, 51% more.
It'll be right.
I've done the back and the two fronts and I've sewn them together, put the edge border on round, and I've done half of one sleeve.
Oh, right.
So it shouldn't be that long. Well, I did a sleeve and then I had to pull it back because I've got very chunky arms. And there was no point sewing it together because they just
you just knew
it was going to be too tight. And of course, if it's got wool and it's too tight, then it will itch me.
Yeah.
So I had to pull it back and do my increases quicker.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the fact that it wasn't wide enough at the very, very top. It just wasn't wide enough on the way up to the top. Yeah. So I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I've even chosen the buttons.
Good-o.
Good-o. Because I chose the buttons first because of having to make the buttonholes. It bothered me. I'll start making buttonholes first and then going in there and finding I don't have the right size and the right colour. So I go in there now, see what size, what colour I've got.
Yeah, work round it.
Work round that, make me buttonholes to fit. But as I say, we went in the stash room and we're going to have to do a lot of crochet.
Yeah. But it looks a lot better.
I know.
Doesn't it?
I'm not buying anymore. I know I bought the blue fuzzy the other day, but that is for my granddaughter.
That's for a reason. That's for
not granddaughter, my grandniece.
Yeah.
A specific reason. Everything else is going to be used up. Unless I get an order and they want something different that I haven't got already, because that's always the way it runs.
Yeah.
People send me a message saying, "Oh, I love that you've just made me. Can you make it in yellow, pink, sky blue, dots on it?" And I never have that colour.
I know the feeling.
I've got a room full of yarn and I never have the right colour. Or the right thickness. If I've got the right colour, it's the wrong thickness. If I've got the right thickness, it's the wrong colour.
Yeah. I feel your pain.
That's why I prefer to do things and then put them up to sell. Things that I've done, myself, I can put them up. But I've just been so lazy. We've got all these things to take photos of. I mean, I could have took photos this morning, but for some reason I was sidetracked.
It's that time of year, though, isn't it? It's that, the post-Christmas festivities, all the lights have come down, and it's like, oh.
No, they haven't been trees up.
Is that my job for next week?
Yep.
Put the tree away.
Yep.
No, I just felt so at home.
I've been like that.
So I'm middle of little twinkly fairy lights.
Yeah. I must admit I like that tree being on at night. It's just lights up and it's pretty, and I'm thinking, I'll do away with the tree, but can I put the lights somewhere?
Well, I've left a string of fairy lights out. They're only plain white ones.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, where can I hang them that, it doesn't look like they're left over from Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. There are lots of people leave some kind of a fairy light up.
Yeah. Oh, I know people who have them on, have them up all year round.
But, mine are just red, I think, aren't they? Are they different colours?
Yeah, they're different coloured.
Are they?
Coloured ones, yeah. I'm sure they are.
I'm looking to see if they're on now, and they weren't.
No, I'm sure yours are multicoloured.
Yeah, I could put listening. And I never did put my trees up, little trees. I didn't put the batteries in, so I don't even know if they worked. And I can't get my butterflies off the windows. Ariana says
your butterflies will be alright all year round, won't they?
Ariana says you'll have to get a blade on these to get them. It's like the snowflakes on the window. I mean, Gigi.
They come off easily.
Yeah, Gigi's dad said.
Because I got some Simla that I put on my patio doors just at the top. Yeah. And it's like on a film that's not sticky.
Oh no, these are just little, you pulled them off something and they're just all cut out like doilies.
Oh right.
So, you have to...
mine were on like a film square.
Oh, my Santa Claus is like that.
Yeah.
But not the little icicles. You got to be breaking another finger.
I'm going to say, do you want to borrow a small child and she'll colour them in so they look like flowers for summer? No, a small child would be up for that.
I want you to break another fingernail. She broke a fingernail
today.
Oh
yeah, look, disaster.
One fingernail broke.
I know, but the rest of my nails have grown over Christmas.
And then she snapped one off in my
and
bathroom.
it was a corker, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah, and I don't know how she did it, because it wasn't anything really heavy, was it?
No. I didn't even feel it go.
No, then he went, oh, my fingernail.
I don't know why, I just caught sight of my hand and thought, oh, I've lost a fingernail.
And I'm looking and thinking, where's my fingernails? Bitten. Bitten.
I used to bite mine.
I hate looking at people's hands when they've got bitten fingernails. And yet I do it.
Yeah.
It's like really hypocritical, isn't it?
What will I? It's just, you know.
If I'm watching TV without crocheting, or if I'm reading, in they go. I don't even realise they're in.
More crocheting then.
Until I feel audiobooks is the way to go, I think.
Yeah. Do you know I fancy doing the audiobook thing?
Somebody's left me a message, I can't remember who now, I'm terrible, I'm sorry people, but saying, you know, the library might do them.
Yeah.
So
I really quite fancy that, because I like listening to Radio 4 and they have like the afternoon play.
Oh, my mum used to love those. She used to always listen to those.
They do a book of the week, and it's every morning at 10:15, and then for 15 minutes it's and so, do you know, some of them are really good, and the titles you think, I'm not listening to that.
I used to love.
There was one about trees. I thought, hey, but it was so interesting when this bloke started. You know, an actor started telling you the tale.
Well, I was brought up with the radio because we didn't have a TV until I was quite older, and I used to get into a lot of these, like Journey into Space. I mean, now it would seem pathetic, wouldn't it? But when I was little, it was really enthralling, this Journey into Space, and your imagination had them in space. Yeah. And then I used to be enthralled with, you know, the Toy Town and Larry the Lamb. Yeah. We'd all go around. And I think they used to do Noddy as well. I'm not sure if they did Noddy on there. I mean, Sooty the puppet actually started off on the radio, and I don't know how they managed that.
Well, I would say, how the hell did they manage that?
How the hell did they manage to do Sooty? I don't know, but it was Sooty. It used to be on the radio. And I used to love all the Listen with Mother, you know, at 2 o'clock. It used to be.
Oh, it's the Archers now at 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, well, it used to be. Well,
2 till quarter past the Archers.
My mother used to listen to the Archers. And then.
I go through phases, it depends on the storylines.
Yeah. And then on Sunday mornings, we used to have the Archers Omnibus.
Still have the Archers Omnibus on a Sunday morning.
I'd be trying to have a little lie-in on Sunday morning, you know, as a teenager, as you want to do. And up the stairs I go, rum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum, rum-de-dum-de-dum. And I was like, oh, God, she's got...
Do you remember Billy Connolly doing that? He was saying our national anthem's a bit dire, you know, a bit dismal.
Yeah.
And he said we ought to have something like, you know, the Archers theme tune. Oh, it was an absolutely fabulous sketch that he did.
Yeah. And another thing we used to have on a Sunday morning, I don't know if it was before or after the Archers, was the hymns. She used to have them on full blast.
Right.
You know, the Sunday service used to be on full blast.
Well, so that's on long wave now.
You used to have to try and stuff your pillow in your ears, you know, and eventually... And then she'd come upstairs and say, right, I'm washing, I want your bed in. I mean, I've even crawled back into bed without the bed in, because I was determined I was going to have this lie-in. And she'd ripped everything off the bed, and I'd be like just curled up on the bed with a blanket over me. And she said, will you get up?
Yeah, and then what goes around comes around, doesn't it? You know, what comes around goes around, whatever.
I know, but my mother wouldn't. I mean, we're talking like 9 o'clock in the morning. We're not talking lunchtime. We're talking 9 o'clock was you're lying in. The devil makes work for idle hands and all this jazz, you know. My mother was, you know, one of those kind of women. You know, she was. She wasn't deeply religious, but she would come out with these statements, you know, every now and again about, you know, you're not doing things, and you know, Satan's watching you. I'm only 5. Stop talking about Satan. You know?
The devil's gonna get me.
The devil's gonna get me. Oh dear. But yeah, like I say, my grandmother was really religious. She was really upset with my dad because he married out of the Catholic Church. My mother was Church of England, my father was a Catholic. But my father was a lapsed Catholic long before he met my mother. It wasn't like she took him away.
It's surprising, isn't it?
But my father's family spent the whole rest of all of my life trying to convert me.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I was in hospital and I was really poorly. And this Catholic priest come. And I thought, what's he doing here, you know?
Grandma sent him.
No, it was my auntie. Grandma passed by then.
All right.
It was my auntie who sent him, yeah. And he said, well, we can still pray together. And have you thought about rejoining the Catholic Church? And I'm like, I'm here really, really poorly. You know, you're trying to get me my lowest ebb, you know. Trying to convert me when I'm poorly. Go away, leave me. I mean, it wasn't that I was anti-him or anything like that. I wasn't. It was just that it was the wrong timing. You know, you lay there. I was about 17, 18, and my appendix had burst, and I wasn't too well, you know. And I was drugged up with morphine and God knows what else. And all full of antibiotics because it had burst and they didn't want me to get like septicemia or something, you know. And I'm laying there thinking, oh, you know, dramatic 17-year-old. Am I going to die, you know? And then you open your eyes.
I should imagine he would have put the fear of God up here, thinking, oh my God, they've sent for a priest, I am going to die.
They sent for a priest, I'm on my way.
I remember when I was a lot younger, my best friend, she was Catholic and she went to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Although we lived in the same street.
Yeah.
Me and all the others went to one school and
she went
to a Catholic school because her mum was an Irish Catholic.
Oh gosh,
she was lovely too.
Really,
absolutely lovely.
Really strong Catholics, aren't they?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but she was a lovely woman.
Yeah.
Whole family were nice. And the rest of us used to find it so interesting because, like, you know, they'd have the confirmation and everything would be, you know, they had to have white dresses, white nails and all this, and had a confirmation name, and it sounded, you know, it just seemed so glamorous.
Well, my aunt used to go and do the flowers for the Catholic Church.
Yeah, because they'd go in the church and they'd have to, you know.
Yeah, and she always used to take me.
And cross themselves.
Yeah, and I was curious, little child, maybe 5, 6 years old, and no, come down from there, you're not allowed on the altar. And then I'm like, what's in this little box? They used to have a little box thing there. It's like, oh, this is blood of Christ or something. And I used to keep saying, but is Christ in the box, you know? No, he's not in the box. Well, why can't I look in the box? Because you can't look in the box. Only the priest looks in it.
I know, but it just makes a small child. Why can't I look in the box? I want to
look in the box. Yeah, it's just, come down from there. You're not allowed on the altar. You're not allowed up there. That's where the priest goes. Well, you go up there. I go up there because I'm doing the flowers, you used to say. I'm only allowed
but you're up there. Can I not come? Yeah, I can imagine the conversation.
Yeah, and then I'd be up the pulpit then, looking out over the pulpit. She's going, come down from there. But I was very curious. I mean, I went with a friend to the Methodist. I went.
I used to go to a Methodist Sunday school.
Yeah. I signed the pledge when I was about 7.
Oh, I can't remember doing anything like that, but I went to...
I signed the pledge.
Yeah,
Drink
I went
evil.
to
I signed the pledge when
a
I was about
Methodist
7.
Sunday school until I was 11, so I started secondary school.
I went to the Salvation Army. My dad drew the line at the Jehovah's Witness. He wouldn't let me go there. But he didn't mind wherever I went.
Yeah.
I went to the Baptists. You know, whatever religion was there, I went, you know. I didn't go to the Jewish, I must admit. I didn't know anybody Jewish at that stage. So I've never been in a synagogue, never been in a synagogue. And I've not been in what they call? Pakistanis, what they call?
Mosque.
I've never been in a mosque.
Oh, I've been in a mosque and I went with work. It was cultural diversity. Or cultural awareness or cultural something or other.
I love to see
we went as a
different
group into
things.
the mosque.
I mean, going to Greece was experience because the churches in Greece are so beautiful.
Yeah, because it's like the Greek Orthodox and like Russian Orthodox.
Yeah. Even if you're not religious,
I'd love to go into.
You know, if you're not a religious person, you could go into one of these places and
appreciate the beauty.
Appreciate the beauty of the carvings and all the gold statuettes that they leave out.
Yeah.
But we went in one little place. It was a tiny little place, but you could honestly feel the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, it was like you could feel that thousands and thousands of people had been there before you, overall.
Yeah.
And it was funny because, as I say, I have a religion, but I'm not deeply religious. But my brother was dying at the time, and he was really, really poorly. And I was undecided whether to go to this holiday in Skiathos. And my niece had said, "Look, just go. Yeah. You can't do anything. If he dies while you're away, there's nothing that you can do. Yeah, just go." And I remember going in this place, and I don't know why, I just got compelled to light a candle and say a prayer. And when I came off the plane, I said, "You know, it's Colin, you know." And she said, "He's fine, he's absolutely fine." And he lived for another 3-4 years after that. Yeah. And I remember thinking, oh, my candle worked.
Oh, that's lovely.
But I was just so upset when I was in there. I just thought, I've just got to light this candle. It was just like something came over me. And I've never really lit candles before for anybody, you know. And I just had to light this candle.
No, I must admit I like going into churches and...
Oh, I love them.
You know, when I'm on my travels.
Oh, this one across the way, the back there, is beautiful if ever we get a chance to go in and have a look. It's the one they use for Coronation Street, if you're a Coronation Street fan, which I'm not.
No.
But it's the one they always use for different weddings and stuff like that. Loads of people have been married and buried and... not really, but you know, in the soap opera. It's probably because it's at the end of a cul-de-sac and it's very, very quiet.
Yeah.
So if they keep the location a secret, that, you know, when anybody gets there, you know, they...
No, I like visiting churches
It's
and cathedrals.
It's beautiful.
What have you.
I don't know
my favourite, it's St Conan's Kirk. Near Loch Awe.
Yeah.
And that little church is just absolutely gorgeous. You know, the Gothic styling of it, and in some respects the modern Gothic styling of it is just absolutely beautiful.
I used to like going into, like, you know, York Minster and places.
Yeah.
Haven't been for ages because, of course, I haven't got a car now. So I don't get out and about on my travels the same. One day we'll have to go on an excursion.
Yeah. We keep saying this.
Yeah, but it's not the weather, is it?
I know.
Doesn't exactly enthrall you when it's not actually raining today.
No, it isn't.
But it's quite dull. Yeah. Quite dull. Still waiting to take photographs for Etsy.
Yeah. We'll get round to it. We'll think of something.
We will.
Generally do.
We will.
Don't we? It has. It's come over all miserable.
I know. Gigi's
they said it's going to be dry and bright but cold.
And I've really
but looking at those clouds.
I've really missed Gigi because I'm covered in dung hair. And he's flat out somewhere.
He is, yeah. Bless him.
Oh dear. Well, I suppose we better say goodbye soon because you've got to go.
I've got to go. Get over them there hills.
Them there.
Them there hills.
Them there foreign hills. Oh,
right.
What is it, the Green Hills?
Far away.
Oh, not my hills. It's a song, isn't it?
Oh, it's not a clue.
I think it's an Irish song.
No.
Green Hills of Tyrone, yeah.
Oh.
It's Irish, yeah. Can't remember the words, so don't expect me to burst into song. But thankfully you don't have to turn off now. When I burst out into song. What were we singing
the only
upstairs?
thing about green. Oh, what were we singing, yeah.
Upstairs, I don't know. It's usually the All in the Road or something like
that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There I was.
Bernard Cribbins.
We always burst out into Bernard Cribbins when we're upstairs, I don't know why.
Bonita is the fella in the bowler hat. And that's that.
If you've ever watched Bernard Cribbins, just Google him.
Yeah, Bernard Cribbins, All in the Road.
All in the Road. There I was digging this hole. Yeah.
All in the ground, so big and sort of round.
It's not there now.
The ground's all flat.
I believe it is the blue
in the bowler hat. And that's that. On which note,
we better go.
Yeah.
Before we lose any subscribers without seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but we better promise some crochet for next time.
I know we've not done anything crocheting today, but...
Well, we've had the festive, period and everything, and
And I've been in a slump, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we, like I say, we all get the post-Christmas slump.
Oh,
so.
I had the pre-Christmas slump, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, no, pre-Christmas I get going, but it's with Christmas decorations and.
Oh, my tree's still up and it's well past the 6th, isn't it?
Well, apparently the Queen leaves hers up.
Oh, well, I'm in good company then.
Yeah, at Sandringham. It's left up until about February, when she, goes back to
company.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So
we'll say bye.
Bye.
And we will do crochet next time.
Yeah.
We promise.
We ought to.
Yes.
Yeah.
We ought to.
Yes. Right. Bye all.
Bye all.